Hey there, and welcome to Reverse Reset Restore, a podcast where we talk about taking action, making bold choices, and pushing forward when it matters most. I'm Sally, and I believe that some of the biggest shifts in our lives happen when we stop waiting and start doing. This is episode 5 of our International Women's Month series, where we're diving into this year's International Women's Day theme, Accelerate Action. Because real progress isn't passive, it's intentional. Change comes from within. Some women not only changed their own societies, but reached beyond their borders to inspire global transformation. And we've been seeing that in all of the episodes up until now. Today's episode is no different. We're highlighting the incredible impact of Indira Gandhi and Wangari Mathai, two leaders who crossed cultural and national boundaries to advocate for change. Ever been in a relationship where your status was, it's complicated? That could be the lens in which we view India's first and only female Prime Minister, Indira Gandhi. Love her, hate her, jail her, or want to assassinate her, Indira's leadership redefined politics in a deeply patriarchal society. She navigated political turbulence, economic reform, and global conflicts with determination, proving that women could lead on the world stage. Indira became India's first female Prime Minister in 1966, obliterating gender biases and launching economic and social reforms. Despite controversy, her influence on India's modernization and her resilience in a male-dominated political landscape made her an unforgettable force. But change in policies are not easily forged, and Sikh separatists in the Punjab state sought their own autonomy. Violence became the language of action, and tensions between India's government and the Sikhs escalated, resulting in the deaths of both soldiers and civilians. Indira herself would not escape the violence. On October 31, 1984, she was assassinated by her own Sikh bodyguards in a revenge attack, leaving behind a complex legacy of both progress and controversy. On a different front, Wangari Mathai of Kenya fought for environmental conservation and women's rights. Born in 1940 in Kenya, Wangari Mathai faced both gender and racial discrimination throughout her life. Despite these challenges, she became the first woman in East and Central Africa to earn a PhD. She was appointed to high-level positions in Kenyan politics. In 1977, she founded the Green Belt Movement, an environmental organization that advocated for the planting of trees, environmental conservation, and the empowerment of women. She led grassroots campaigns inspiring thousands of women to plant trees and protect their environment. And her activism also led her to challenge political systems, fighting for democracy and human rights. As the founder of the Green Belt movement, she mobilized women to plant millions of trees, combat deforestation, and promote sustainable development. Mathai's Green Belt movement has planted over 50 million trees and continues to empower women and promote environmental sustainability. She was also the first African woman to receive the Nobel Peace Prize for her relentless advocacy and is celebrated for her courage in advocating for the environment, for peace and women's rights, leaving an enduring legacy. Both these women from different continents and social structures showed that leadership knows no borders. They fought for a better world, not just for their own nations, but for future generations worldwide. And in so doing, they encouraged women to take action and stand up for what they believe in. What these women teach us is that change is not limited to one place or one person. Their courage to lead, protect the environment, fight for equality, change the political landscapes inspires us to think beyond our own communities and work for a more just world. I'm going to close out this episode with a quote from Wangari, and it's another quote in season for such a time as this. In a world where it feels like we've all slipped into some alternate reality or a Black Mirror episode, I want us to remember that it is up to us, individually and collectively, to protect each other, to promote each other, and to be guardians of our world. May Wangari's words resonate with you today and in the days to come. Human rights are not things that are put on a table for people to enjoy. These are things you fight for and then you protect.